As much as people complain about today, we got it fucking super easy.
Oh, yeah.
It's very nice.
Well, if it was 1919, first of all, when I broke my arm, they'd just be like, we're just going to cut your
we'll
arm
just
off.
saw it off, bite this leather strap.
Yeah, that's what happened back then, too.
Oh,
you
yeah.
broke things, and they'd be like, well, you're just a cripple.
Yeah, you're a cripple now forever.
We'll give you this cane and this wheelbarrow with like you can just lean on this wheelbarrow and kind of wheel that into town.
When did they start setting bones?
Fuck.
What year was that? When they stopped hacking people's arms off?
No, dude, it's not that long ago.
Have you ever seen that video of the guy who's playing the banjo and his arm is broken and he never got it fixed? So his arm is like floating around. It's so crazy, dude. Like he's got the detachment between the two bones. This guy, look at this.
It never rehealed.
No, and I still work and stuff. Yeah.
I still
look,
work.
It's still broken in half. I mean, look.
No,
That is ridiculous.
no.
But you know how
Can you
insane
put it
that
back
is?
together and play the banjo?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Wow.
When I have a thing, though, it keeps them straight. You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing, dude.
You know, the muscles.
Well, that's one word for it.
Actually, that's one would kick out right
I
here.
mean,
Imagine how weak that guy is in arm wrestling. I bet you could fuck him up.
You know what I'm saying?
God bless.
I mean, can he even open a jar of mayonnaise? Can he fucking? What can you do with that
it's
arm?
really incredible because you know one thing is kind of interesting. I had a double whammy, right? When I got injured, I tore my patellar tendon.
Right at the
on my
same
leg.
time.
Patellar tendon tear is not like an MCL, ACL. That leg is completely useless. Like there's no hinge anymore.
Right.
So your knee doesn't. It just hangs.
Right.
Right. So you have to reattach the tendon, and for that to heal and be able to use it again, it takes just for it to heal takes about 2 months. Then your muscle has atrophied completely, like your quad is completely atrophied. So then you have to learn how to walk and learn how to do steps again and learn how to like it's a complete like debilitating type of injury. So when I got, and they're both at the same time. So when I got injured, all the people in the hospital, doctors, PTs, they all looked at my arm and they're like, that's not going to be a problem. Right. And you think about it, you're like, yeah, you see people in casts all the time. They're like, you'll be fine with that. That leg, that's going to be your problem. And it ended up being the opposite.
Really? Oh, that's right, because of the nerve damage.
I still have problems.
Yeah?
I still have nerve issues. Yeah. And
How bad is it now?
Well, you know, an interesting thing. Remember we did Sober October?
Mm-hmm.
You remember, like, I showed you me doing push-ups with my shirt off?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, my left rhomboid wasn't even firing. Right? So what happens is when you have, like, a muscle, a nerve sends a signal to your muscle. If there's nerve trouble going to that muscle, the muscle just doesn't fire. So when I was doing push-ups, because that wasn't firing, you have other muscles that compensate. That's the way your body works, right? So like if you're going like this and that rhomboid doesn't fire, then like your lat starts to pick up for it.
Oh.
Right? So it's like, and it's doing
Yeah.
it like unbeknownst to your
Right.
mind. It's just doing it on its own. So I had like insane, it took me like 6 months to recover from the 100 push-ups a day.
Wow.
Because I wasn't able to use like the full
Right.
strength of my body to do a normal push-up.
Is it firing now?
It's firing now because I actually have been like I went to this place called Wired and they put these like
Oh, yeah, neuromuscular stimulation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
That helped a lot.
Electrical muscular stimulation. That EMS stuff is really good for injury recovery.
That has helped me quite a bit. But I still, the thing that I have is like this like weird, I don't know how to even describe it, arm pain. When like if I try to like if we were to like if I was to jam you like this like hands, it sends an incredibly painful signal through my arm. Like especially like the bicep tendon, things like that. So I'm just always like I'm trying new things. I do different things in the gym. I do treatments like that. I'm gonna get another nerve analysis done where they send these signals through your arm.
Have you done any hyperbaric chamber stuff?
No.
You should do that.
Yeah, I've heard
That's
that.
supposed to be very good with people with nerve issues.
I'm gonna try it.
You know, it's double the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And it really
You
helps
just sit in
recover.
there, right?
You can just read a book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll try that.
It's very relaxing. It's no big deal.
But it's funny though because you think, oh, broken arm, just throw a cast on that thing and you'll be done.
No.
And it's been, been
Yeah.
a couple of years. It's not completely healed.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, injuries, the one good thing about injuries is when you do get over them, if you could remember. Because when you're injured, you're like, God damn it, why wasn't I appreciating being healthy?
Yeah.
Same way I feel when I'm sick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you said, you asked me about like turning points. Mm-hmm. The other big one was that, about a little over a year ago, I realized that I was just regressing again. And that was actually the big turning point for me.
Mm.
It was that I had kind of recovered for the most part from the injuries. And I was like, okay, I'm like healthy again. And I felt myself regressing again.
Mm.
I went to shoot this thing and I was like, I just saw myself. I was like, oh, I'm going backwards again. It bothered me.
Is it food?
I think it was food. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I kind of was like, oh, I can't go back again.
Dude, that carnivore diet kills all that. You
Really?
just can't overeat. You don't overeat. It's wild.
Are you doing that right now?
Yeah, it's wild. I know when to stop eating. It's like if I am eating, say, like a steak and mashed potatoes and French fries and other stuff and bread and butter, I'll just keep eating the mashed potato. Even after I'm done eating steak,
Yeah.
I'll keep eating fries. I'll have
Yeah.
another piece of bread. And all that stuff is just empty calories. Yeah, it's carbohydrates. It's not empty, but it's unnecessary. You're eating more than your body's going to burn off, and it's just for me, it's gluttony.
What's a normal day for your eating? Like what do you what's breakfast?
Today was Nilgai steaks and bacon. So I cooked a couple of these small Nilgai steak. Nilgai's an antelope that I shot in Texas.
Oh wow.
So I fried that I fried bacon first, and then I cooked the Nilgai in bacon fat because you need fat. Nilgai is a very lean animal, and if you're in a fat burning state, which is the one I'm in right now,
Yeah.
you have to have some sort of fats. So I like avocado oil. I like some of that Primal Kitchen mayonnaise that's made with avocado oil. I'm not like avoiding vegetables per se, but I'm 100% I'm avoiding bread and pasta and all that other bullshit.
Yeah.
And just if I have I'll have a piece of asparagus every now and then. But I'm not like thinking about vegetables. I take a shit ton of vitamins.
You take fruit? You eat fruit too?
Yeah, I eat fruit
Yeah.
when I want to.
Yeah.
But most of my meals are steak and eggs. Most
and
of my meals are steak, eggs, steak, bacon. That's most of my meals, and I feel fucking great. What's wild is joint pain. Like I've had a left knee that's been fucking with me forever, and I don't feel anything now. It's been 2 months on this diet, 2+ months now, and it's like it just accelerated the healing.
You
Like,
feel way better.
I think when you're eating a lot of shit, your body is in a state of inflammation. I think most people are in, there's a scale of like how much inflammation your body's carrying.